I was surprised at how many benefits you can get when you start riding a motorcycle. Thanks to African Motorcycle Diaries Facebook group, I was able to do my research. I got so many of your comments, and that is what I'm going to use to share with the world the benefits of riding a motorcycle. Health benefits, financial benefits, psychological, therapeutic, you name it. So without further ado, let's get started. Benefit number 1. Now this came in as a surprise from a gentleman called Maurice Dewey. He told me that all my vices that nearly ruined my marriage are all gone. All of them. Nowadays it's just me, the bike, my wife and kids. Nowadays the only thing we worry and think about is just making money and securing a future for our kids. Planning adventures, talking and having beautiful ones, and ones of those bike trips. Basically, it has brought us closer together. I really didn't know bikes can bring families together, but that is very true. I don't know which vices Maurice is talking about, but one thing I know, you cannot ride a motorcycle when you're high. Yeah, taking alcohol and being on a bike. The moment you try to disrespect a motorbike, it will disrespect you big time. I stopped taking alcohol back in 2015. That is almost 6 years, and I can assure you it has brought my family closer together. I have more time for my wife, for my kids and family stuff. So I didn't know motorbikes can do that, but that is benefit number 1. Benefit number 2, you save a lot of money. Now if you are riding a motorcycle, the amount of money you spend on fuel is way smaller compared to someone who owns a car. Depending with the type of car or the type of motorbike you have, I can tell you a bike which is about 125, 150 cc, 1 liter will take you for about 50 kilometers, while on a car which is about 1500 cc, 1 liter can take you maybe 12, 15 or at most 16 kilometers. And you will be surprised, motorbikes, the fuel that you use is way cheaper than how much you pay for bus fare. I have a Zontes 250 cc and it takes me about 30, 32, almost 35 kilometers per 1 liter. That means I can be able to come to town and back home with less than 100 shillings. That is almost a liter. That means with 1 liter, I'm able to come to town and back to my house, and I will not even have completed the 35 kilometers. That's about 130 to and from town. But if I was to use a matatu, that will be 100 coming to town and 100 going back. And on a rainy day, they will charge 150 or 200. Benefit number 3. So many people said that riding a motorcycle is therapeutic. And for sure, it is. And even I saw this poster saying, you will never see a motorcycle parked outside a therapist's office, only cars. Is that true? Check that out for yourself. Yes, very therapeutic. It helps you to relieve stress. Yes, that wind blowing and the sound, it is seriously therapeutic. Benefit number 4. Do you know when you're riding a motorcycle, it helps you get cheaper housing? Yeah, cheaper housing. You wonder how? The further away you live from town, the cheaper housing is. So you can be living in a 3-bedroom bungalow somewhere in Thika, paying way cheaper rent for that house compared to someone with the same size of a bungalow somewhere in Muthaiga or Runda, and you will be taking the same time to get to town if you're on a motorcycle from Thika and they're using a car from Runda or Muthaiga to town. It will take you exactly the same time. So having a motorcycle enables you to have cheaper housing. Have you ever thought about it that way? Now you know. Benefit number 5. Motorcycle riding keeps you mentally alert. Let me read this comment from Ephraim, who said, it keeps your mind sharp. You need to be always alert. Your ears, physical eyes, and some imaginary, since you need to see beyond that corner you're about to make. In short, it improves your judgment, not only on the road, but also in other life dealings. For example, you can just look and say, unajua, walai, mjinga will just cross the road. And you'll be surprised that guy will just cross the road. You will just see a car the way it is being driven and you know, this guy will change lanes. And for sure, it happens. I came to learn that riding a motorcycle, it is 90% mental and only 10% physical, that physical driving of a motorcycle. So it helps you to stay mentally alert. Benefit number 6, it makes it very convenient and flexible for you to get anywhere you want to go. We talked about the benefits of saving money. You also save a lot of time. You don't get stuck into traffic. There's a gentleman here called Gio who talked about you can be able to beat traffic, less parking space, less maintenance cost, fuel efficiency, and off-road capabilities. And all this is about convenience and flexibility if you are riding a motorcycle. And finally, one of the best benefits is that it brings you new friends. You're able to connect with other bikers. There are several groups like this one of African Motorcycle Diaries. You get to connect with people, you find more friends in that space, and you enjoy life. Let me read one more comment from a gentleman called Benjamin, and this is what he had to say. Some friends tell me, Moya, si unatumia mafuta ya pesa mingi sana kwa trips zako the bike. And when he looks at it, he says, I remember my full weekend rides are way cheaper than the beer they take over the whole weekend. I have been to places I have only heard of. And most important, I can be home within a fraction of a thought. Working in Meru and home is Machakos used to be a journey to be planned, especially using Nairobi route needs around 8 hours one way. Currently, I can go home from Meru and back the same day with minimum effort and less cost, carrying my luggage and doing stopovers or one-touch rides. So you can see, you can't beat the benefit of getting a motorcycle. So if you would like to get a motorcycle, let me know. I can guide you on the best motorcycle. If you're a beginner, if you're an advanced, if you're a pro, I can hook you up with some of the best motorbikes here in Kenya. I have dropped a link in the description of this video. Get in touch. Also, you will get my email there, admin@sterlingbikers.com, and I can hook you up with your next best motorbike and start enjoying this benefit. And until my next video, I'm out.